Hi there, everyone. I am Lens Beniskayubit, one of the accounts executive at Lemon. So for today's video, we are going to discuss the continuation of the valuation process, and this is part 1.2. Still, we are focused on the discussion of understanding the business. Let's start. Competitive position refers to how products, services, and company itself is set apart from other competing market players. Competitive position is typically gauged using the prevailing market share level that the company enjoys. Generally, a firm's value is higher if it can consistently sustain its competitive advantage against its competitor. According to Michael Porter, there are generic corporate strategies to achieve competitive advantage. The first one is cost leadership. So it relates to the incurrence of the lowest cost among market players with quality that is comparable to competitors, allow the firm to price products around industry average. Next is differentiation. So it means that the firms tend to offer differentiated or unique products or service characteristics that customers are willing to pay for an additional premium. And last is focus. So it means that the firms are identifying specific demographic segment or category segment to focus on by using cost leadership strategy or cost focus and differentiation strategy or differentiation focus. Aside from industry and competitive landscape, understanding the company's business model is also important. Business model pertains to the method, how the company makes money, what are the products or services they offer, how they deliver and provide this to customers and their target customers. Knowing the business model allows analysts to capture the right performance driver that should be included in the valuation model. Next, the results of execution of aforementioned strategies will ultimately be reflected in the company performance results contained in the financial statements. Analysts look at the historical financial statements to get a sense of how the company performed. There is no hard rule on how long the historical analysis should be done. Typically, historical financial statements analysis can be done for the last 2 years up to 10 years prior, as long as there is available information. Looking at the past 10 years may give an idea how resilient the company in the past and how they reacted to problems they encountered along the way. Next is analysis of historical financial reports typically uses horizontal, vertical, and ratio analysis. More than the computation, these numbers should be related year on year to give a sense on how the company performed over the years. This can be benchmarked against other market players or the industry average to understand how the firm fared. Some information can also be compared against stated objectives of the organization, such as sales growth, gross margin ratios, and profit targets. And last is typical sources of information about companies can be found in government mandated disclosures like audited financial statements. Take note that if the company is publicly listed, regulatory filings, companies' press releases, and financial statements can be easily accessed in the stock exchange. Investor relation materials that company issues can be accessed in their websites. Other acceptable sources of information include news article, reports from industry organization, report from regulatory agencies, and industry researches done by independent firm such as Nielsen and Euromonitor. Ethically, analysts should only use information that are made publicly Analysts should avoid using material inside information as this gives undue disadvantage to other investors that do not have access to the information. That would be all for now. Thank you for listening and see you on part 1.3.